pretty orange right now. I don't know if that's going to show up pretty good in the video, but I'm going to start anyway. So this is going to be 25 random facts about me that is pretty weird and really random. I could not find a better place to film this, but it's just gonna have to look like this. I'm sorry that it's like yellow or whatever, because the background in Mama's bathroom is like a gold, so it shows that in the video, I guess, or whatever. So let's get started with the video. I wrote everything, which I said 25 facts about me. I love sun tea. For those who don't know what sun tea is, it's like you get a jug and you put tea bags in it. And what do you do with tea bags and water? And you put it in a jug, and you, during the summertime, you put it outside, and throughout the day it will brew the tea. And then you just add sugar and you drink it when it's done brewing. It tastes so good. When I was in pre-K, this is probably not funny, but when I was in pre-K, we had this like playground. I think this is like their fault, the school's fault, because she could have swooped. But anyway, there was this playground outside, and there was this playground outside, and attached to the playground there used to be a slide, but I guess it was put in a new slide, so it wasn't a slide anymore. So me and this girl climbed to the top of that playground, and I was like, I dare you to jump. Who listens to me? You know what she did? She jumped, and the next morning I saw her with her casket on her arm. I'm so sorry if you're watching this video. I did not mean to. I was crazy. So in 5th grade, I got in a sand fight, and not actually like fighting, but a sand fight, and I fought my life. But I got in a sand fight, so our playground was like surrounded by sand. So this guy is just gonna, I was sitting down on the bench with my favorite teacher. She was so awesome. And so he just gonna throw sand. I'm like, so can you stop throwing sand, please? And he just kept doing it. And he started throwing sand on all of us. I'm like, I know you did. I took some of my hand sand and I started throwing and throwing sand at him. And we had to walk a lap. Remember those days? I can kind of lucid dream, which I love, because when I try to remember things, I like to remember my dreams, especially when they're really awesome. I can kind of lucid dream. We was playing basketball, and so the guy was like, hey Queen, do you want to play basketball? I'm like, I had nails on. I'm like, no. And I was like, okay, I will. When I got done playing basketball, all my nails were chipped up, gone, fall off. My day was just ruined because of that. So don't have fake nails and try to play basketball, because it's not pretty afterwards. I hate Sweet Tarts and Smarties. I hate it. I know like people like smoke Smarties now. I hate Smarties. I hate Sweet Tarts. They're disgusting. My dream car is a Mini Cooper, a white Mini Cooper, or an all black Mercedes. No, an all black. I think it's Mercedes or it's like all black Jeep. I have it on my Tumblr if you just like scroll down all the way, but it's like really, really cute. So that is my dream car. My favorite Starbucks drink is an iced caramel macchiato. I love that so much, and I love it. My favorite color is black, white, and pink. I think I was in 3rd or 2nd grade, and I went to my friend's house, and she lived like far away, and my mom let me stay there for like the whole week and a half. Like, y'all. So I went there and she had like those, near one of the Razor scooters were like popular. They're still popular, I don't know. And so me and her decided, because she didn't have to, we're like, we're gonna ride together on this scooter. So she's driving it and I get on the back. All of a sudden we were going down this big hill and it was like a sharp turn to go to the playground that we were gonna go to. So it was just us. So we're going down here and that hill was going fast and she finds out her brakes don't work. I'm like, oh no, I am going to die. So I say, you know what? I'm jumping off. RIP, I'm jumping off. So I jump off, I land safely. I'm so happy. All of a sudden, she decides to jump off. I don't know why she decides to jump off, but she decided to jump off. She flew into the grass and cut like her ankle. And I didn't have a phone, and so if she didn't have a phone, then we would have literally been there trying to walk, but she couldn't walk. We had to get, there was a car who stopped and asked if she's okay, and then her mom came, and it was just crazy. I have a dog named Chico, and he's a Chihuahua, and he's tan and white. And so his mom is black and white. His dad looks just like him, tan and white, but he has long hair. I am 5'4" or 5'5". Got stitches. Last year during like August or whatever, I went to a cookout and my friend was there, and before we left, she was like, Queen, you should put on some shoes, like tennis shoes. And I'm like, you know what, I'm not putting on no tennis shoes. Tennis shoes. I'm gonna go, because I had these little flats where it's like open on the top. I'm like, I'm not going no tennis shoes. It is hot. I'm not doing that. Should have listened to her. It was like at 8 o'clock at night, and I was jumping like to the tents, or the stakes that hold the tents. I was going to jump over that to go hug my cousin goodbye. I did that, then I didn't see it when I came back, and it slashed my foot. I was on panic mode. When it did that, it didn't hurt. But then I looked at my shoe, it was drowned with blood. Y'all might want to fast forward if you don't want to hear it. But I'm like, oh no. What the world? I panicked because I do not like blood, and I almost got stitches. And the next day, the lady was talking about putting peroxide on it when we went to the pharmacy after that happened. And so we did that, and it did not heal. So the next day we decided to go to the hospital, and I hate needles, I hate stitches. Also the hospital, it's my first time ever going to the hospital for my reasons, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get stitches. And we were waiting there for 4 hours because how many kids and people were there. So we finally get into the their little room or wherever, and he was like, well, he was asking us questions like, when this happened, and I guess after 12 through 24 hours they could not sew it back up. So he was like, I would love to try for my first time. I'm like, first time? No. So I didn't have to get it. And actually, you're not supposed to use peroxide because they learned, the scientists were saying whatever, that water and soap would heal it, and it actually did heal. I always skinned my knees up. I skinned them up. Always. I remember this when I was little, and I think I told my mom, but she doesn't believe me, but I used to sniff rubber bands. I think I'm really fascinated with nose bleeding. I probably shouldn't have told you guys that. Like, I really want my nose to bleed like right now or whatever. Because yeah. But when I was little, I used to sniff rubber bands. That's probably why I got sinus problems now. I used to sniff them up. I'm not doing jokes or anything, but I used to sniff them up, and my nose would start bleeding, and then it would finally come out. And I hate pickles. I hate pickles. I love the smell of burnt hair. So like when I get my hair flat ironed or something, I love the smell of it. I hate strawberry shortcake to death. Like if I eat it, I would throw up. I hate it so bad. I hate it. Like cakes, so if anybody offer me cake, it has to be like an occasion for me to eat cake, but I just cannot eat cake like out of the blue. It's like, I love cake, but I hate icing on cake. Like I have to take the icing off the cake. Every time I go to Starbucks, because I started going to Starbucks after my cousin took me, but ever since I've been going to Starbucks, I'll always be getting the chocolate cake pop with the little white little chocolate dots on it. That is so good. If you haven't tried it, that is delicious. I'm half lactose intolerant. Yeah, and I hate when people call me. It sounds ironic, but like if you call me, I would be like, hey, can we text? I just love texting. I don't like when people call me, except my mom, because she's not gonna text me. She's gonna call. Even though she does text, she just wants to call. Later in life, I might do a 50 question thing. But yeah, so this is the video, and so subscribe if you haven't. And I thank you for watching. And I'm not sponsored by anything I said in this, and I don't know why I'll be sponsored, but I'm not sponsored. And I'm not bragging about anything in here. I don't know why I'll be bragging, but I'm not bragging. So thank you for watching. Bye.